Hey everybody, Cliff Higgins again. Today is April the 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke. What I'm about to tell you is a true story. Most of you know that I'm a dentist. My wife's sister is my dental hygienist. She also happens to be the wife of a pastor of a Baptist church. Last night, at their Wednesday night church service, my sister-in-law was teaching 5-year-olds. And since Easter's coming up, she was going over the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ and telling the kids about this. She was describing how Jesus was tortured, battered, spit upon, mocked. And one little boy was really upset about this. He stood up and he said, "Why'd they do that to Jesus? He was a good guy." And she said, well, she tried to explain that he had to go through all this so that we wouldn't have to. He basically took on our punishment and died for us. And this kid was so upset, she said he jumped up and he said, "If I was Jesus," he started doing these karate moves, and he said, "I would have put the ha-woo-chow on those guys." And then he said, "Then I would have done like that guy on Jaws and said, 'Take that, you sons of bitches.'" Now, he said this to his teacher, who is the wife of the pastor of this church. So she was doing all she could to try to keep it together and explain to this boy that you're not supposed to use that word, especially in God's house. But I'll tell you what, man, she told that today at work and we lost it. First of all, I think this kid has been watching way too many Bruce Lee and Jaws movies. But for her to have to try and continue composed in a state of self-control to teach these kids, after that, man, I don't know. I don't know how she did it. Golly, that reminds me so much of Mudge. I could see him doing that at 5 years old. Or Eric, the blue collar. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Y'all have a happy Easter.